Alright, so now we're on the second mission, House of Pleasure. I'll let you know what I upgraded first. My blink is maxed out, my dark vision's maxed out, and I can possess rats. And even though I don't use it very much on this level, I think it could be pretty useful for sneaking by undetected when the situation arises. Anyway, the goal of this mission is to eliminate the Pendleton twins somehow and rescue Emily from said House of Pleasure. There's a little backtracking that goes on in here, but it's not too bad. I'm still trying to do it without killing anybody, and I'm successful in that in this mission. I still get spotted a couple times, but that's alright. My chaos is still pretty low. Jump up here, get a little treasure. So I guess the distillery guys want to talk to me, but before I do that, I'm gonna eliminate some of the guards that are hanging out in these buildings up here before I go talk to him. Slackjaw, or whatever his name is. These guys are pretty easy, just watch their patterns and everything. They're kind of on the lookout, looking down most of the time, so just blink behind them, choke them out. There's also a caged, see, I don't even know how that works. I press F to put him down lightly, but I guess he still notices. Anyway, put him to sleep with a sleep dart. Not too difficult. There's a rune in here too, I believe. Go to sleep. And there's a pretty nifty. Loot everything you can. Money's good. I still don't even get half the cash in this level, but so far I'm still able to get by while grabbing everything I need. Yeah, so there's this guy at the building across from me right here. Just wait until he walks to the other side of the room. Patience is key, as it is with any stealth game, really. There he goes. Don't pop in there too fast because he will notice you. These guys are a little bit more elite than your average street guard, the guys with the masks. So choke him out, and then right after this there's a guy on a overhang across the way, and he'll spot you from pretty far away. But what you gotta do is spot him first. Use your zoom vision and just put him to sleep. Not too hard if you know he's there, but he will spot you all the way from over there if you're not careful. There we go. I guess there's accuracy upgrades and whatnot, but so far I haven't seen the need for it, really. The darts seem to fly pretty straight. We'll see as we get into the other levels, and I might need to take down guys from an even greater distance. We'll just see. So if you remember in the last mission, I poisoned the elixir distillery, and while they talk about it, it doesn't seem to affect my relationship with Slackjaw. So I'm still able to get the mission clues and whatnot from them, and everything still goes according to plan for the most part. Except this, there's a rune in there. They've got some sick dudes, some weepers. So after you go talk to Slackjaw, they're going to be released. So just keep in mind that when you go back out there, they're going to be running around. The gist of what he wants you to do is to go find his missing subordinate, and it's it's pretty easy to do. You've been in the area where he is before, but unfortunately the top floor, the third floor that you could easily access in the last mission is locked this time, so while it's a little bit more difficult to sneak up to him, it isn't terribly hard. Keep in mind, again, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty level, so I can do it, anyone can do it. My last video was a little bit on the long side, so I decided to speed it up a lot more this time, and I managed to shave about 10 or 15 minutes off of that. Alright, here's this part. There's a lot of loot inside here, and you can't blink your way up there, and I've got the fully upgraded blink too, so what you want to do is have your blink charged and roll up the gate and then immediately blink inside there. Shouldn't be too hard as long as you just do it as fast as you can. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Get that blueprint for sure. I'm all about collecting all the gear that you can. Money's nice because that helps you to buy gear and whatnot, but get those runes and those blueprints and those bone charms, because that's where the real customization is going to come in. And yeah, the Weepers somehow got out. Not surprising. And see, here's this part. It's like, I'm assuming that whenever you hear that jingle noise, like right here, yeah, that means that someone quote-unquote spotted you, so I lose that shadow bonus or whatever. But it's just so hard to avoid that from happening. I mean, how did that guy possibly notice me? I shot him from across the room. Or the area. Whatever. It doesn't matter too much because my chaos stays low, and that's my main goal. And to be honest, when I poisoned the distillery in the last mission, I was kind of expecting my chaos to shoot up a lot from that, because if you put 2 and 2 together, me doing that caused some people to turn into Weepers, and probably some of them died in the process too. Anyway, talk to Griff and re-up on your sleep darts, because they're pretty important, and they're going to get more and more important as the levels get harder, and as you're not always able to sneak up behind guys to choke them out. Those sleep darts are a godsend. Really wish there was more ways to put guys to sleep, like maybe a variation of the spike trap that just had sleep poison tipped on the end that wouldn't kill him or something. But whatever, not complaining too much. Yeah, the best way to do this is, instead of sneaking from lampposts in the middle, is go along the side. That's what I do, and it seems to work out pretty well. Alright, so like I said before, the top floor is locked, so you're gonna have to enter in the second floor. There's a guard standing right there, and it's not too hard to sneak up on him and choke him out. Like so. Just to be on the safe side, don't let them lean up against the rail, because every once in a while the guards look up at things, and if they notice him, they'll start patrolling for you. So yeah, enter in and be careful. Sometimes when you walk in here, there'll be 2 guards around that fireplace right there. Luckily there wasn't this time, but just remember that they can be there. Either way, always go to the right door like I just did and sneak around. See, this time they're on the bottom floor, but sometimes they're on the second floor where I am now. Anyway, you're trying to go up to the 3rd floor, so here we go, and just be careful. These guards patrol and talk to each other a lot, so just view their patterns and strike when the time is right, like a good assassin does. Something I should have mentioned earlier is whenever you walk into a new area on any of these missions, take out your heart and see if there's any runes or bone charms around, just to get a general feel for where they might be. It's a shame to miss any one of those, in my opinion, just because you want the fully fledged experience. So that body on the table is the guy you're looking for. So just pick up the phonograph thing and you should be good to go. But me personally, for some reason I could have just left right there, honestly, but I don't, and I just loot some more stuff and I end up choking out some guys, and I think I actually get seen here in just a minute. But if you can, try to be better than me, don't get seen at all. I know that's kind of asking a lot and will probably require you to restart a whole bunch of times, but I really should look up the achievements. I don't really care about achievements anymore, ever since I got a PC and stopped playing 360. But anyway, yeah, I like that cool slink under the table move I do right there. Anyway, I think you can go behind that bookcase again, and there's more loot this time, which I'll do in just a minute. If I ever have a bookcase like that, my life will be complete. Dude, seriously, if I had the money to just become invincible like Batman or Iron Man, it'd be so worth it. I live in Albuquerque, so there's plenty of meth dealers to beat up. Better yet, if I had a mask that looked like a skull, steampunk skull, like Corvo here. Anyway, now we're gonna go back and deliver the message to Slackjaw. Just go back the way you came. It's pretty easy, no need to stop for anything that I can see anyway. I pick up all the loot that I come across, but geez, I don't know where all these hidden rooms are that contain all this stuff. Oh well. Yeah, if you notice there, I forgot to pick up that bone charm the first time, so I picked it up right there. Yeah. And you know, I've gone through the game a couple times, or this mission a couple times, I should say, and I don't always get the same bone charms, because during this playthrough I didn't get the bone charm that lets you refill your mana whenever you drink from faucets, and that's one of the most useful ones in my opinion, so I'm a little bummed about that. If anyone can enlighten me on that, that'd be great. I guess I could just look it up, but I like talking to people.
Slackjaw keeps a bargain, just as good as them men.
So the next task that good old Slackjaw tells you to do is go to the Golden Cat and talk to the art dealer there, which is a slightly humorous experience, and get the combination to a safe. And you know, what I do is steal everything from the safe, but also give Slackjaw the number, so you get a little 2-for-1 there. Yeah, it requires a little bit of backtracking, but there's shortcuts you can take, and I'll show you that, so no worries, just sit tight. I'm gonna be pissed if Griff gets killed anywhere in the storyline. I've got a soft spot for grumpy old men.
A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect.
not my butthole for you assholes out there who would suggest such a thing. Alright, so coming up right here is a slightly frustrating part for me, only because I can't seem to accomplish saving this girl without getting seen. There's no way to take him out one at a time without the other one noticing. So I just put them both to sleep using my darts real quick. Save this girl because she gives you the key to the art dealer's house, and there's a lot of good treasure in there that you don't want to miss out. There's like 500 or 800 pieces of gold in there or whatever. Yeah, so definitely make sure you save this girl if you want to get a bunch of extra loot. The loot mainly comes in the form of paintings, and there will be several guards in there, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. Anyway, now we just gotta blink across here real quick without getting seen and go into this hotel place. It's fairly easy. Sometimes they look up here, but as long as you're more or less hasty, they won't really notice you. Yeah, there's a bone charm in here, by the way. Yeah, these rats are kind of annoying. Sometimes they get pissed and just toss a grenade their way. Seems to work pretty well this time. But don't forget, they're pretty loud, so they'll cause guys to come running if they're anywhere close. I'm actually surprised no one ran into that one. Yep, like I just said, there's plenty of ways to go about this area of the game, the Golden Cat. By the way, right here, if you ever wondered if using the blink will cushion your fall, it doesn't, as you'll see right here. Yeah. And I never realized that until right there. So, oh yeah, and this is why I went in here in the first place, is there's a rune. There's 3 runes in this area, so I could possibly let a bone charm slide here and there, but runes are a must. By the end of the game, I want everything unlocked. Yeah, starting right here gets really hard to not be seen by anyone, or at least not to have your bodies be discovered. I'm pretty sure that body gets discovered. I wish there was another place to hide it. I should have remembered that I can zap around while carrying a body. I would have just brought him up here or something. Anyway, the art dealer is out here just to the left. You can't get seen on the middle platform that I zap over to. Just be careful about it. I know I've been seen up here before. Just be swift and try to keep an eye on their vision cones and whatnot. Oh god, this part.
I deserve that one. Can I tell you why? Speak right. Stop with them. I cheated them, robbed them of thousands. And Lumen's inheritance was worth hundreds of thousands at least.
So basically, you let the TV pervert a few times, and he'll give you the combination to a save.
Retribution! Retribution! That was perfect.
Yeah.
All my servants.
I wonder if it actually kills him. I didn't choose to take this to its full conclusion, but I wouldn't be surprised if it killed him. But you know, I don't want to kill anyone in this playthrough, at least, or at least not yet in the story. I want to keep that chaos down. Yeah. Anyway, just backtrack a little bit, get some treasure, talk to Slackjaw, and he'll take care of the Pendletons. See, right there, I get spotted. Like I care though. I don't really care at all. It's probably just good for an achievement, nothing else. Yeah, here's another rune. I'm pretty sure I could not have timed this any worse, because yeah, the guy sees me right there, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Where'd he go?" "I know you're here," he says. Yeah, I probably could have timed that a little better. If I had more patience, I could definitely get a ghost, but I don't have all the time in the world. So anyway, what I do here is there's the VIP exit right there. I realized that instead of backtracking the long way, I can just preeminently get the key to this VIP entrance, which you're not even supposed to know about yet. But for some reason it marked on my map. I guess I read about it in a note or overheard someone talking about it. Anyway, what you have to do is go get the key for it, which is in the Madame's office, which I guess she's like, you know, the head lady, head prostitute. I'm trying to be as PC as possible there for the ladies. Anyway. Yep, go down here to Madame's office. There she is right there. You can just jack her key straight off her belt. Then just get out of there. Well, first I go into here and loot this bedroom. Don't forget the bone charm. And normally this girl, the Madame right there, she's in her room, but I guess since I got spotted, she goes to that spot to curl up and hide. So she could be in here, she could be waiting just outside her room. Just so you know. And that note right there, I should have read it, but you gotta read that to get Emily's location to pop on your map. Not that it's extremely important, because I'll show you in the video, but if you want it to show up on your map, you should read the note. But you don't even need to go see her yet, because you got the code, and now you're gonna go back and steal that stuff from the art guy's house, and then take the code back to Slackjaw. Get that bone charm. Anyway, you'll take the code back to Slackjaw after you steal the paintings and stuff from the art dealer's house, making a pretty penny. Yeah, and if you're good, you can avoid letting any of those weepers see you. And here's the art dealer's house right here. Go up on the stoop, be careful, be quick. Try to time it so no one's staring. There's lots of goodies in here, so be patient. Try to go for anything and everything. So I basically just decide to shoot up to the top floor first, because that's where the safe is. And you can take these guys out first and then just work your way down. Kind of takes some risky moves going out to the open like that, but seems to work out. That guy should have really saw me right there, but I guess they don't want to make it too unforgiving. I would have tried to make it so they can pretty much see as far as you can see. I mean, you see him struggling and flailing around, you'd think you would have saw that, but whatever. I think this guy starts to come back. Oh yeah, he smokes and whenever they start to smoke a cigarette, you know that they're gonna be standing in one spot for a while. Yeah, you know, in real life, peripheral vision is a lot better than that. He should have saw me right there. You know, it works out for me, but I just don't like it when I feel like I'm getting a handicap, or being given a handicap. $696. Makes sense. Coming from that pervert. I guess they really shouldn't call the art dealer a pervert. I mean, everyone's got their fetishes and stuff like that. And just because you like weird things doesn't make you a pervert, I guess. But still, man. I know people would call me a pervert if I asked them to electrocute me. My girlfriend would, at least. Hey baby, take this taser. Give it to me good. Yeah, it just sounds a little bit perverted. Choke this guy out real quick. Make sure you grab these paintings, they're worth a lot. Now we're gonna quickly run back on over to Slackjaw's pad, and that'll take care of the Pendleton twins. Then all that you gotta do after that is return to the Golden Cat, pick up Emily, and make your escape.
You brought me the number. I've been after this combination for months. If you ever need steady work, you come see me. Slackjaw knows a good man when he sees one. It's only natural that you'd be curious about what I intend to do with the Pendletons. See, the Pendletons got these rock mines. Have hundreds of souls working down there half a mile deep below ground. So I'm gonna shave their heads and cut out their tongues and put them in one of their own sleeping mines. Then they're gonna clean that up.
So, I guess they get their tongues cut out and they get thrown down in the mines or something like that. But I'm just curious, like, I'm pretty sure you can still more or less communicate with your tongue cut out. I mean, you can still make rudimentary noises. And I'm sure people would be able to understand if you're saying yes or no, but yeah, whatever. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too hard. Anyway, as you can see, I'm taking that shortcut back into the Golden Cat, so I don't have to take the long way. Anyway, what I'm gonna do here is, I don't think I read that note yet, so I'll read this note and it'll give me Emily's exact location. But basically, she's on the top floor, right in the middle. But I think before I actually talk to her, I go in here and loot some stuff. Like that rune right there. And of course, she sees me. Yes, yes, happy reunion. This game's got pretty good voice acting.
That seems like a long time ago. You're not dead.
In
No,
my
I almost
opinion.
got away twice. There's a special door to come and go. There's special people.
It's
I'll
pretty
show you.
hard,
And if anyone
though.
tries to stop us, you can fight them.
Spoilers, I heard that,
This way.
you know, there's gonna be a ton of betrayals in this game, but I really hope nothing happens to that kid.
This place is on the river. So you must
It's like the one thing you're fighting for in this game, you know?
I remember the way. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure if she died, you'd just go all out and die in a bloody rage. As you can probably see, it's not like a escort mission or anything like that. Basically, you just gotta make a beeline back to the boat at the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the mission, I should say. Yeah, and heading over these makes it a lot easier. Not too shabby. Yeah, and we'll see my results screen, and I believe there's 5 runes and 5 bone charms, and I got 5 out of 5 in this guide, so damn straight. Let's see, yeah, 5 runes, 5 bone charms, and 3 out of 3 paintings. Yeah, those paintings are worth a lot, so make sure you get those too. Outsider shrines. Interesting. We'll see what those are soon. Anyway, talk to you later, guys. Peace.